We finally have it. The world's #1 Qiyana up against the world's #1 FIZZ. This game should be absolutely pleasurable to watch, as you can see in the rune pages, guys. And this is translated, by the way. We have a YouTuber called LOL Challenger China. I'll put the link in the description. He translates some of Beifeng's games. It's so awesome. So we'll have his live thoughts as he's talking about the Shaco for level 2 ganks. You don't want any junglers to try and influence this matchup in the early game. Shaco versus the Qiyana. I mean, if you're versing a Shaco, you have to be aware. Most Shacos run Ignite. They sit mid. Every time you look to aggress, you need to be pretty careful. As we start Q and try and get this wave in, the key is hitting level 2 first. Whichever of these two members hits level 2 first should start winning the lane. Get a positive trade, and you can see Shaco killing them wraiths and making his way either over to the blue or into the mid lane. Gank me. He head to our bot camp. Gotta be careful here, and it's a cheese gank. We get the W of invisibility brush. We're gonna have to blow our flash, unfortunately. He didn't respect it. The Shaco, I think maybe the Shaco knew he was on vision. He kind of baited that he was gonna go to the Dyna's blue, but he just ran straight mid. And we're gonna have to take a bad base here. No, we just are gonna hold. And the problem is, FIZZ can dive him. At level 3, he'll die, I guarantee. Mango will just flash Ignite and use the E to drop tower aggro. And he knows this and just hits that base. He's gonna lose a lot from this. But you have to understand that if you stay, there's no, like, you're gonna die. You're either gonna die or you're gonna have to give the entire wave anyway. You might as well go back to base, get full health, and come back in for a fresh reset. I survived acceptable. Oh, yeah, get the cannon. Lovely. And I think Mango took a base here. He'll probably come back, maybe with the Dark Seal to start stacking that up, or a Doran's if he's feeling aggressive. And this matchup is spicy, guys. FIZZ into Qiyana, it's a skill matchup, okay? Whoever has the better mechanics wins. That's usually how it goes. I don't think there's any advantageous side. It just really depends on who gets the jump, on who has the better mechanics and reaction times. It's as simple as that. Now, Beifeng is slightly higher rated than Mango, as we're not able to quite dodge that out. And Shaco comes into the mid lane. Oh my god. Absolutely devastating for the Qiyana player here. He's dropping. It's just the Shaco sitting on the mid lane. You got to be super careful for this, and this is going to be, you know, this really hit home. It doesn't matter how good of a player you are, you have to play towards the jungler. If the enemy has a high impact jungler like Jarvan, Lee, Shaco, anything like this, he's going to influence your lane, and you need to respect it. He moves in there, and now the wave is situated horrendously. He has to shove this in and then get the some vision out to try and stop these bloody ganks. Nice trade. FIZZ uses the E. And this will be an interesting game to see how he plays from behind. Like, whenever I play Shaco, it's just a 50-50. I either get very far ahead or I get very far behind. Embarrassingly far behind. But Beifeng, even when he gets behind like this, he keeps up on CS. As he's probably getting ganked again. Oh, this is just pathetic. But we have Dyna here finally. Drop the whole combo. Dyna should be able to pick up the FIZZ. Gets an assist. But the Shaco's too fed. Shaco has IG still. Oop. Oh my god, dude. What's that execute? And this is just a disaster. Heading back with a straighter Dirk. We should be able to pick up the wave, actually. And we might actually have a slight level advantage after this wave, just because of how much shared XP the Shaco has been stealing away from the FIZZ. Might be able to hit level 6 first. Poor CS. Come on. And you hate to see it. You really hate to see like these, when I get these banger matchups, but then they're influenced so hard by the jungle. But that's the reality of League, guys. If you play, if you play without... Too many people, like, they just don't take into account the jungler. They're just too tunneled on the 1v1. You've got to play towards your vision. Otherwise, you won't be a consistent player. It's as simple as that. Level 6 on the next creep. Let's see if he goes for an all-in. He does have the level advantage for now. Fizz probably level 6 off this wave. And he doesn't have Ignite. I reckon if he had Ignite, he'd go for 100 to 0. But I don't reckon he quite has enough. CS advantage. XP is pretty even, I'd say, actually. Now I'm just wondering who's going to win this all in. So I'm like, these are both just 100 to 0 monsters, aren't they? I feel like Qiyana has the upper hand. Until Fizz gets Hourglass, probably. And then once Fizz gets Hourglass, I feel like you can negate a lot of the lethality. Heading down into the bot lane. We have R, and Dynus gets picked up to the Fizz. Ah. What an absolutely bloody tragic game. Fizz gets a free kill. I don't want to say jungle gap, but because it's kind of how the map, like, you don't expect the Dyna to absolutely steamroll the game pre-6. And Shaco is back into, this is just sad. And I guess we'll head back to base here. He's not talking much. He's just bloody, this is just not as much hype as his usual games, but this is just how you've got to play it. Oh my god, dude. Do you not get dove here? Holy shit. Skirmish in the top side. Is he gonna... Dude, this is just a coin flip follow. Holy shit. He's gonna die. Ah. Okay, Fizz is not there. Fizz is in the fight. That, if Fizz just stayed there, he dies. That's actually such a coin flip play. But he's going to go in here. Instantly flashes in, gets that kill. Ultimate lands on the Azir. Are we able to get 2? Azir makes his way out, but MF in the river. Dude, MF, the hell are you doing topside? Pops the ultimate, blows a load. And I guess you could say we're back in it. 6 to 6, CS is even. And finally we're in a game state where he can start to make some plays. That was such a coin flip roam. Do you guys agree? There was no vision. He didn't see Fizz actually hard committing to the fight yet. He just said, dude, I need something to happen. I need something to work. Otherwise we lose. So he just took a risk. Just coin flipped it. And the flip was good. 1,800 gold. I think we're going to pick up boots and Warhammer. He wishes. Double longsword. Not enough gold, Drew. Sorry on that maths. Get the sweeper, head back. Prowler's Claw is the item of choice on the Qiyana still. I potentially don't mind something like an Eclipse into a Fizz. Or a Shaco, because I like to survive. Knowing Beifeng, his idea of surviving is killing everything in sight so that they don't have any more damage. So I reckon it's probably going to be that Prowler's. And all the Chinese players are grinding in the super server at the moment. Dopa, around about 100 LP Masters. I think he's rank 150. So he's pretty far behind these main players. Beifeng, not able to make much traction these last couple of weeks. Qiyana has like a 90% or even higher ban rate at the moment in China. They target ban it in high elo against him. So he's actually had matchups in the past against these players. Sally, all these big names. But the problem is, he's not on his Qiyana, guys, because it's banned. It's so sad. But that's just the nature of being so good at your bloody champion. His keyboard and mouse sounds are just so, like, therapeutic. Oh, just jukes out on that. Lucky. And from here on, guys, if Fizz lands the R, you're dead. He just all-ins with Ignite and E, and you're dead. I guarantee you. It's so gross. The way against it would be like a mid-game Edge of Night, but that's so far away now. Good jukes, good reactions. Q goes wide. And now we're going to try and head down for a roam in the bot side. His team's actually not doing too badly. The MF is quite ahead. You have a Malphite into a Azir. I like this scaling. I really like the CC and the scaling of red side. As it will be the Prowlers. Doesn't wait for the longsword. It's like 5 gold off. And I'm excited for the release of Action. I think that's this week. I'll probably be doing some reviews of some pro players like Faker and whatnot, trying the champion out. It's always fun. So look forward to that. Is lands the ult on. Oh, this could be good. We don't have flash. Looking for a good angle. Goes invisible. Gets behind. R lands on just the Shaco. MF picks some kills up. We're on the back lines here. Just waiting it out. Playing very patiently. Looking to get the Azir. Should be able to clean him up. And that is an ace. Dude, nice. I think the ultimate placement... I mean, I think FIZZ got the hourglass or something to stopwatch off. A little bit awkward, but it works out for the better. And this MF is 6-0. Get the plate. Go home for Prowlers. And we're online now, baby. Should be Prowlers in a control ward. I'm guessing Mango's almost got Hourglass completed, by the way. We know that he rushes this item. Control ward! Ah, you... Come on! Oh, that's right. Mango goes Lost Chapter, then the Hourglass now, so he'll be a little bit far off. His build is a little bit delayed. And at this stage, I don't really know how you get the kill. You need setup with the Dino onto the Fizz. I don't think you can one rotation him. Maybe if you have Ignite and he doesn't juke anything, it's possible. But it'd have to be a perfect combo with Prowlers. Fizz, I don't know. He has no E. This might be it. Instantly flash forwards into the R, into the Prowlers, and the Q auto for the kill. Dude, what the hell? Look at this. Just look at this. So you don't even have Ignite. He knows FIZZ doesn't have E. Flash EQ, R, W. Did he auto Q? It's just too clean, man. That's 100-0. That's literally 100-0 with only 2 kills in the mid game. If he miscalculates that by 10 damage, he's screwed. Or if the Fizz, I don't know, I mean, you can't react, can you, as the Fizz, because you have no flash, no E. You just die. God damn. And it's knowing those numbers there, that's what's going to be able to influence you on Qiyana and get you back into these games. He knew his damage numbers. I had no idea that was even possible. I wouldn't even think about going for that, because I would stuff it up, or I would assume that you only had 80% of the damage. But he knows he can 100-0 the Fizz. Holy shit. And we're working our way towards the Serpent's Fang second. Gets the pickaxe though for the spike in AD. Huh? Dude, that Q was bugged, I'm sure of it. And we're gonna hunt behind the Tristana if we're able to get in. Fizz is dead, but he got the shutdown, I believe, on the MF, and she was worth a shit ton of gold. I think the macro is fine. Shove mid, Malphite gets bot prio. Sorry. Just gotta get some, I don't know. The MF just has to not die. It's as simple as that. Just don't get one shot. You're into a Shaco and a Fizz though. I don't even know if that's possible. Here's Shaco. We have ult. He's thinking about going for the combo. Prowler's Ignite ult. No one's going to walk into him. He's going to head into the enemy red, look for a pick. No one's here. I expect a double longsword pickup. Ooh. He's feeling cheesy. It's the brush. FIZZ face checks him. Oh. E? Oh my god. Mango's goddamn reactions. Are you serious? Ignite comes out. 1WQ to rule them all. Oh my god, it's juked. And FIZZ gets the 1v1. I'm gonna get a quick replay of that 1v1, guys. How did he... Do you see what I mean? Like, that FIZZ reaction, I don't even know. I think he saw him in the brush with the sweeper for like a millisecond. It instantly just pressed E. And because he has that hourglass and that armor, FIZZ doesn't actually tank too much damage. And the Q gets dodged by the E. He should have... I think if you held that, if you held the Q and kind of baited it out, there was definitely a way Beifeng could have got the 1v1. I trolled. I think he knows he could have killed if he played it better. Oh, man. 2 insane 1v1s this game so far. Love it. It's been a bit of an unfortunate game considering the early game for Beifeng, but like, I'm still bloody happy with that game. That dive under tower and that 1v1 there. Because, I mean, we are watching the two, like, the best player in Qiyana in the world and the best player in FIZZ by far. So it's just nice to see them go head-to-head, clash their bloody mechanics against each other to see Q comes out ahead. Yeah, FIZZ has so much CD. All done. Haste. I think he ate that MF bounty and that is just not a good time. I don't know how you deal in the side lane. FIZZ is too far ahead. I just think FIZZ with R is impossible to deal with for Qiyana now. If you avoid your combo with your E, you'll fail. That makes sense. Death Dance on Shaco. Stride Breaker, Death Dance, Shaco. Alright. Seems legit. Both teams have like Malphite, Leona, MF, Diana. Like, this is such a straightforward, simple CC comp. And they've got an Azir top. Oh no, Beifeng hits the ultimate. Oh, he gets CC'd and he dies. That was terrible positioning, I think. I think he just got a little bit cocky there. FIZZ coming through onto the MF. And the MF does end up dying. Diana gets the dragon. How's this fight gonna go? What an absolute fiesta. Come on, Diana. Come on, Diana. She's gonna die. Tristana. 7 and 2. They got the dragon, though. They have soul point. I think... Ah, man. If Beifeng got like a flank or had a different angle, that was just awkward as hell. He was tanking all the CC for absolutely no reason. All the damage. I think it's a waiting game now. If you get the mountain, your win rate is going to go so far up. You better survive finally the Shaco, the FIZZ burst. Ooh. Doesn't want to go for the Naught, too much armor. Now we don't have a sweeper here. Here's the Tristana. Probably gonna have to get out. Control wood. No! Goodbye, Leona. I mean, you had a nice life. Big MF ult. Oh my god, what? How the hell did that work out positive? Ah, the Death Dance burn kills, of course. He wants to look for something with ult here. It seems kind of risky without Leona, but... We have Serpent's Fang. Probably shove one more wave into Serpent's, I'd say. Don't want to risk getting exposed here. Need to make it quick. Off to the base. FIZZ. Okay, Mango's got Luden's Hourglass. Ooh. 2 items versus 2 items. I'll go for Tristana from now. Changing focus. The FIZZ is too hard to get. Shaco's too tanky. It does make sense. The Tristana's got a blaze 600 gold bounty to her name. Holy shit. No survivability, but. Oh my god. Dude, how does he not get CC'd? Malphite goes in, they get the Tristana bounty. Holy shit. But he ends up dropping down to the Tristana. He did not hesitate on that. Did the ultimate not land on that wall? It looked like he was going to CC him, but... he got the W. Yeah. It was a little bit awkward, but I think it was worth considering the bounty. Depends how this fight goes. Huge MF ult. Mango gets the MF. GA. Can he get anything out of this? Ah, shit. Gets the MF. Using that such short cooldowns. Don't go in, Dinah. You're going to be stuffed. And unfortunately, the Herald destroys the bot side map. And that's an inhib that falls. Did anyone see does FIZZ have Dark Seal? He does. He got 10 stacks on that thing now. 9 stacks. That's gonna be a Magi's. Dragon coming up in a minute and 15 seconds. That's the soul point. That's what it's gonna come down to. And he's gonna try and cheese something here on the Baron. Get it. You have he. Oh, I love this. I love this. I love this. The R in this pit is so deadly. Are you serious? He gets baited out. The Azir stopwatch. He rushed into it. He should have played a little bit more patient. Ah, shit. That's a 22-minute Baron. And a 30-second death timer. This is still salvageable. Still salvageable. 40 seconds is the soul. But the problem is, he has no ultimate for the dragon now. It won't be on cooldown by the time they start it, which is horrendous. Oh damn! You even get the inhibitor time on your minimap. Apparently, people are telling me that there's some apps that can track this type of stuff. That isn't Wii game. Might have to give them a go. Because that's actually, dude, like I don't time inhibs. My inhib timing's always off. That would actually help me a lot. Okay, so we want this fight to stall out. Ultimate's in 15 seconds. The best way to get into these fights is to wrap around and get a good angle. But he's not able to get the time. He's looking for the Fizz. And he's just getting zoned here. Oh my god, that's a huge Azir ult. And that's a team wipe. That's a 5 for 0. And they're going to run through bot. And this is going to be over. Ah, man, that's so sad. That's so sad. And he didn't get the ult off. The prep on the Baron before the mistakes. I think just slight mistakes in this game by Beifeng. We had 2 beautiful all-ins though, which I really enjoyed. And that's going to be GG, lads. That's going to be GG. But hopefully they'll get a rematch or something. A little bit more spicy. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, lads. And until next time, I catch you later. Peace.